This is a respond video to those disrespectful cunts. Alright, first off, when I first saw this video, I'm like, for educational purposes, how is being a racist bastard towards Mexicans educational? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't find it even funny. I was like, I was so pissed, and I don't even know. I can't even say it. Well, um, also when they said, oh, take your burritos, it's not like we take burritos everywhere with us. Like, yeah, like we eat burritos, and I'm sure other like races eat burritos too. I don't understand, like when they said you have kids like every 5 seconds, even if that was possible, that's none of their business at all. Whatever family problems or issues, it stays in the family. It doesn't need to be like publicity and be public to everybody to know, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go have 7 or 8 kids. No, it doesn't matter how many kids you have. As long as those kids get well fed, and then get clothes, bathed, and then get educated. I don't know why, like, these white people stupid, like, so retarded, like saying they have kids every 5 seconds when it's none of their goddamn business how many kids Mexicans or any other race have. It's none of their business at all. Getting your green card and your papers to come into the United States isn't easy at all. I mean, I could go on and on and on about how it's not even easy. I mean, my dad, it took him, like, I don't know how many years just to become a citizen. And, it's not easy at all. Like, they say it's easy as hell. Like, even if they, like, I know these girls were probably born in the United States, and they were probably, like, they don't know what it's like to be an illegal. It's like, if they will, they don't feel like how we feel, or any other immigrants would feel. Learning English, especially when you're, like, a different race, and you're a stranger to this country, is very, very difficult. Even learning any language is very difficult. It does not take one day to learn a whole language. Maybe you'll learn a few words here and there in one day, but you will not learn a language 100%. I mean, they expect us to like learn English. I mean, yeah, like, what if they like learn how to speak French? Yeah, it won't take them a month. Like, it'll take months and months of training and learning and testing. As if we did, we were raised learning Spanish. That's how we were raised. Learning English, it doesn't, like, it's like really difficult for those minorities. They're minorities. Yeah. Well, like any immigrants at all, learning like any decent regular as English isn't easy. And like when they said, like, oh, it'll print out, like teachers will print out like different work. No, it does. They don't do that. Like, print it out in Spanish or nothing. No, they actually like get that kid or kids, and they send them off to a group of other kids that are exactly like that one kid that doesn't like understand the material and whatnot, because it's in a different language. But that kid will get the help that he needs, because like he's just gonna get pulled out, but he's still gonna be in the same building. And he's gonna be learning exactly what other kids that do speak English are learning. So I don't see what the problem is. Like, if the kid needs help, then he needs help then. Alright, like, I get that some teams in the NBA, I don't know about NFL, I don't think so, but in the NBA, for example, the Bulls, they have Los Bulls, Miami Heat, El Heat, and then Phoenix Suns, Los Suns, and then San Antonio, Los Spurs. All those cities that I just named, like Chicago, San Antonio, Miami, and then Phoenix, Arizona, where these white trash hoes are from, they're all highly populated with Mexicans, or Hispanics, I should say, my bad. And it's really appreciating, just like the Mexican culture, just to like put a jersey that says Los Bulls. But that doesn't mean like, oh, I'm gonna hate that. Like, imagine I didn't speak like English, like, or anything. I'm supposed to hate when it just like a jersey says Bulls or Heat. It's being appreciated. Like putting Los Bulls or Los Heat, El Heat, or or even Los Spurs or even Los Suns, you know. But it's just a sport. I just don't get it. These girls don't even look like sports fans. Okay, like what I don't get is like they're telling us that we could fuck ourselves, f ourselves, I should say, my bad, in the ASS, and when they already did it, because I bet these two girls right here in this video are the two stars of two girls in one cup, because that's why they're lisping, and like that's why like you can't even understand them. Like you have to really like pay attention, like, oh yeah, what'd you say? Like you can't really like understand them because they still have shit down their throat, you know. After like 5 years or 6 years that video was posted up, they still have shit up down their throat. That all they are. They're shit talkers, shit talkers, shit talkers. You know. I'd rather be a beaner. I'd rather be Mexican. Like one of my friends, I think he knows. He's a good friend of mine. His name's Andrew, and he asked me this one question. I'm like, huh. I'm like, what was that question, Andrew? He's like, what race would you rather be? And then I'm like, what races? And he's like, black or white? I'm like, African American or Polish? Is that what you said? He's like, yeah, like that. And I'm like, I'd rather be black. Like, not to be offensive or nothing, because I don't want to be none of these dumb hoes trying to be, or even a dumb redneck trying to shoot off their shotguns in July, you know, 4th of July, like a dumb redneck does or anything. Like, yeah, I'd rather be a beaner, or like it's like not even close to being called a cracker or anything like that. They said that we would like all buy guns or whatever. First off, where would they find the money? They would go to daddy, you know, oh daddy, can you buy me a gun? Like, for what? To shoot off an illegal's head. You know, first off, I don't even believe, you know, if there was an illegal in front of one of these women, that they would even have the guts to do it. But if they did have the guts, let's see them lift up the shotgun and then point it at our heads. Because that's like a 70 or 80 pound shotgun. And you know, that's how much they weigh. You know, skinny toothpicks like that thin, like, and you cannot lift up your own weight, especially being that weak, like being so skinny and tall. Like, that's like anorexic stuff right there, man. And I don't even think that they have the strength just to lift up a shotgun on one of us. And by the time they even get it up all the way up to their waist, their arms gonna be all shaking, and then we're just gonna like, oh, what is this girl doing? Like, she's trying to play with a shotgun, so we just take it away and then kick her ass because we know what she's trying to do, and then we just leave her there to rot. It's not making a big deal because you dressing like sluts is what you guys do. It's not even on accident, it's on purpose, because all you want to do is have either like be publicity about your breasts or anything like that, have fake breasts or a fake ass or anything like that, because you just want to like look like a whore, so hopefully like somebody tries to go after you, which is, I find that impossible, because you know, who would want to be with some racist girls like this? You know, they're talking about crucifying Mexicans. Well, even if they have the strength to pull one of us up, you know, without breaking a nail or getting them dirty or anything like that, you know, yeah, I would try to let them, like, you know, oh, let's see if this dumb hoe could actually lift me off the ground just an inch off. Like, no, you know, I would actually like see it to believe it. Like, you know, lift me up 8 feet off the ground and then see what happens. Like, even lift me up, even touch me, you're gonna get your ass whipped.